Hi, welcome to Yoga to Transform. I'm Christina Wishnowski. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to practice rest and renew. So rest and renew is a bit of a follow-on from our Thankful Thursday Stephen Covey episode. So if you haven't seen that, I invite you to watch that. But there's also a whole lot of work that we do in the Yoga to Transform sleep space. So if you haven't checked that out, check that out as well. So when we talk about resting and renewing, what we're doing is we're talking about making time and taking the time to really allow your body to move out of the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system, out of fight or flight into rest and digest. And it's super duper important. From a yogic perspective, what we say is that the organs, if you imagine your body as like a chariot and you're going somewhere, the organs are like the horses. So the horses take your body and they carry you. And when we get into that rest and digest phase or period of the day and of life, we are allowing our organs to rest and digest. And we're allowing the whole system to rest and digest. And most of modern living encourages the opposite, which is to live fast-paced, celebrate the lack of sleep that we get, work in a stressed out environment and have our cortisol and our adrenaline firing all of the time. But that just leads to burnout. It just leads to fatigue. It leads to not living life optimally. We're designed to slow down and allow our bodies and our systems to rest and digest. So shall we begin? Alrighty. We'll be beginning today with a pranayama called Nadi Shodana. So Nadi Shodana helps calm the mind by moving the breath between both sides of the nostrils. So how we do Nadi Shodana is you take your peace fingers, your pointer finger and your middle finger, and you can either place them in between your eyebrows or you can place them on your palm and using your right hand, and then you close off your right nostril with your thumb and breathe in through your left nostril, inhaling. Then you close off your left nostril and release the thumb from the right nostril and exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Hello, yoga cat, come here. Close off the right nostril and exhale out your left nostril. You can close your eyes. Inhale through your left nostril. Close off your left nostril and exhale out your right. Inhale through your right nostril. Close off your right nostril and exhale out your left. Inhale through your left nostril. Close off your left nostril and exhale out your right. Inhale through your right nostril. Close off your right nostril and exhale out your left. Inhale through your left nostril. Close off your left nostril and exhale out your right. Inhale through your right nostril. Close off your right nostril and exhale out your left. And then just release your hands, place both palms on your thighs and keep your eyes closed and focus your attention on your breath. Continuing to inhale deeply into the belly. Keep the breath lengthened. And as you sit here, just roll the head of your arm bones back and bring your attention to your face. We hold a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders and our face. So as we move through class today, we'll be letting go of tension and really instilling a sense of calm and peace into our system. So as you sit here, just feel into your jaw and notice if you're holding any tension and see if you can release that. Breathe into your face again and notice if you're holding any tension around your eyes. And the way to release the eyelids is to soften the lower eyelid, the lid beneath the eyes, and that softens the entire eye. And then just notice if you're holding any tension in your forehead and soften into that space. These worry lines and tension lines, just allow them to soften and let go. Just breathe into a sense of calm and allow your body to feel calm and relaxed. As soon as you begin to deepen your inhalation and your exhalation, you're sending a signal to your brain that you're safe and it's okay to slow down and rest and digest. We're going to start by slowly transitioning into Balasana, child's pose. So bring your big toes together, knees out wide, hands out in front of you. And place your forehead either on a block. You will need blocks today, so make sure you've got some handy. Place your forehead either on a block, on the mat, or if you need to fold your forearms, you can. And make sure the skin of your forehead is moving down towards your eyes, just allowing that settling energy. And this time breathe into the back of your body. Keep the chin tucked in, the face soft. And just breathe into the kidneys. The kidneys are where we release the cortisol and the adrenaline, the stress hormones. So just send a deep breath into that space, allowing your kidneys to rest and relax. And then inhale, just gently come into table. And just moving through some gentle spinal stretches. Take the thighs back, bring the chest and the heart through, coming into cow. And then exhale around the spine. Coming into cat, and just keep moving through cat-cow. And just imagine yourself like a cat as we move through class today. Like the cat just stretches out and finds a beautiful sunny space and just relaxes into that space. Even today, I'm not even going to ask you to tuck your toes under. So turn your toes so the tops of the toes are on the mat, just allowing the softness to be in every part of your body. So bask in this light from the sun, this nourishing, rejuvenating, renewing light, and relax into that. And then inhale, just come into table and step your left foot forward. Bring both hands to the inside edge of your left foot, and walk your fingers to the top right corner of your mat. And gently just soften your heart here. Continue to focus on breathing in deep. Now some of you will be able to bend your elbows and bring your forearms to a block. And some of you will be able to come all the way down to the mat with your forearms. So just keep focusing on your breath, softening into your heart. Allowing the sense of calm to build in your system. Oh, cat wants to be playful today. So this is lizard pose. So the lizard just finds a sunny spot and relaxes in the sunshine, warming its whole system up. So be like the lizard. Find the places of tension and just see if you can soften around that. Soften your skin around the bones and the muscles. Bring your fingers back. Place both hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back. Come back into table. And second side. Step your right foot forward. Both hands to the inside edge of your right foot. Walk your fingers out. And just soften here. Keep breathing deeply into your belly. You can come down onto your forearms if that feels right for you. Soften at the shoulders and the neck. We hold so much tension in our system around this space. And notice if you're holding tension in your jaw, if you're pinching your vibration around your eyes, or maybe the tension's being held in your forehead, just allow that all to soften. Focus on long, slow, deep breaths. Place both hands and step back into table again, taking the right leg back. Move your hands forward and just come up into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And again, just like the cat and the dog, when you see them do this pose, they just luxuriate in the soothing nature of it. So like the cat, just soothe your system. You can exhale if you need to with your mouth open, letting go of any tension. You can walk the dog out. Nature is such a wonderful teacher for this need to rest and renew. And part of the issue that we have is we're so disconnected from nature that we're disconnected from ourselves and we don't listen to the signals of our own body pushing through with coffee and all other kinds of stimulants to stay awake. Look forward at your hands, bend your knees, slowly walk your feet up towards your hands to come into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And just come into ragdoll version, so take the elbows in the palm of each hand and soften your knees a bit. And some of you, if you really want to feel supported, can bend your knees deep enough so that your belly is resting on the knees. And just bring your attention to your head and make sure that any tension, any active kind of participation in holding the head is just released. You drop into this sense of deep stillness and calm. Some of you might be able to straighten your legs by taking the thigh bones back and keep the belly connected to the thighs. Just start to pay attention to where you might be holding tension in your system. And soften into that place. Place your hands on your thighs. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, melt your heart. 2 more times like that. Inhale, lifting your heart halfway. Exhale, melt. And then last time, inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, melt. Ground down through your legs, and this time inhale, rise all the way up, settling into your foundation. And just bend your right elbow, taking the right elbow in the left palm, stand strong in your feet, just soft and settle, and then extend over to the left side, settling into the foundation and just lengthening. So today we have Yoga Cat showing us how to rest and renew, just basking in the sunshine there. Inhale, rise up, second side, bending the left elbow, take the elbow in your right palm and just reach over to the left, to the right side of your body. Continuing to invite this sense of calm and still into your system. You can keep your eyes closed if that helps, by blocking out the stimulus around you. Inhale, rise up, beautiful. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Nice. Exhale, place your hands and step your left leg back, coming into the low lunge again, and grab your blocks if you have them handy. And we're going to move with our breath. So we're going to inhale, take the hips back and lift the toes up on the front foot, just coming into runner's stretch. And then exhale, just bend deep, placing the foot on the mat. Just keep going with that breath. Inhale. And then exhale. You'll notice that I have to keep reminding myself to release the tuck of my back toes and just relax the back foot. I'm so used to being really active and engaged that I have to remind my system just to relax and soften. So just remind yourself to soften in the places where you feel the tension. And this time, last time, placing the foot on the mat. Inhale, lift the toes up and hold it in Ardha Hanumanasana. Work the thigh bone back into the hamstring and feel where you might be holding the tension. So the obvious place is behind the thigh. So soften the skin around there. But the not so obvious place might be in the shoulders, in the neck, in the face. If you can extend the legs out a little bit longer, coming a little bit deeper into the experience of the pose. And if you do have the blocks, you can also turn it into more of a supported pose and place one block underneath the front thigh, just at the top of the thigh bone, quite close to the seat bones. So you're coming into a supported variation, which may be quite soothing to the system, because it all of a sudden takes the tension out of the experience. Have the block as high as you need it, if you're using a block. Keep focusing on your breath. See if you can soften your jaw, your eyes, and your forehead. Nice. And then pull that leg back if you've extended your legs out, and bring both hands to the inside edge of your right foot again, and just walk the fingertips out and soften again. Soften the heart, soften the shoulders, soften the face, and come down into the lizard pose and just be like the lizard, just basking in the sunshine, just relaxed and calm. You've turned off that nervous system response of fight or flight, and you're just in rest and digest. Allowing the sunshine to nourish and renew you. Walk the fingers back, place both hands either side of your front foot, and come back into child's pose, Balasana. Big toes together, knees out wide. Soften the forehead either onto a block, your forearms, and you can allow your elbows to just settle into the mat. Breathe into the back of your body. Inhale, come through, chest close to the mat, belly on the mat, bring your hands forward and just come into Sphinx pose. Toes on the floor, roll the head of your arm bones back, soften the shoulders, keep the chin tucked in so the neck is able to be soft. Just feel for any tension and just let it go. And notice throughout the day when I'm paying attention to the muscles in my face that I have to consistently be reminding myself to just let them relax and soften. So often I'm just holding tension in my face and my jaw. Relax the forehead down to the mat. Place your hands beside your chest and come back into table. And step your left leg forward. Grab the blocks. And again, moving with your breath. Inhale, take the hips back. Exhale, bend deep into the front thigh. Allow the breath to be slow and long, and the movement to be slow and long too. Just this ability to slow down the system. And again, notice like your natural tendencies where you tend to hold. I keep having to remind myself to untuck my back toes and allow a softening in that space. Last time, take the hips back, lift your toes up, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, runner stretch. And again, just work the thigh bone back into the hamstring. Feel into the obvious places that you're holding tension, and then just soften. If you can extend the leg out long, coming into a deeper expression of the experience. And again, if you have the blocks, the invitation is to place a block under your thigh at the right height, at the top of the thigh bone, right close to the seat bone, so that the tension is relieved and you can just settle. You know, sometimes we need support to just settle and rest and renew. Roll the head of the arms back, let your shoulders relax here. Nice. Fold forward, bring that foot back, place the foot on the floor, and move into lizard pose again. Just be like the lizard. Finding the sunshine and the safety and security to just relax into basking into the light of the sun, and allow that to renew you. Place your hands and come back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Hands out in front of you, forearms on the mat, forehead on the mat or a block. Inviting a deeper breath, breathing into the kidney space. Sending them a signal that they don't need to be working so hard right now. And look forward at your hands, run your chest and your chin along the mat to come onto your belly. Bring your hands forward, elbows underneath shoulders, chin tucked in, eyes and forehead soft. Bowing the head and the heart towards the mat, place your hands beside your chest. Come into table And then walk your fingers out and come up, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, like the dog and the cat, just reach out, stretch into the system and just allow a big yawn. Stand on your right leg as you inhale, take the left leg up, bend the left knee, stack the hip, coming into fire hydrant dog. Just see how you can hold the ability to remain soft here. And then inhale, step your left leg forward and walk your fingers around, oh hello cat, to the long edge of the mat, outside edges of your feet, in line with the outside edges of your mat, and just fold forward, Prasarita-Padottanasana, wide-legged standing pose. You can come into the variation where you have your elbows in your palms. Ragdoll, you can find a block and relax your forehead onto the block so it's supported. Who wants to play? Just softening into your breath. And allowing this calm ease to enter your body, the sense of calm and peace, relaxing and renewing. Hey, buddy. Inhale, rise up, turn your your right toes out. Bend deep into your right knee, so your right knee comes over your ankle, and sink the hips down. As you inhale, lift your left toes up towards the ceiling, coming into Skandasana. Now this is a challenging pose, particularly if your hips are not very open, so just find the point of tension and allow the head of your arm bones just to roll back, allow the neck and the shoulders to soften, breathe into those tight places, and allow your skin to just soften around the muscles and the bones. Inhale, come up, place your left foot on the mat. This time turn your left toes out, bend your left knee, and inhale, reach your right toes up towards the ceiling, coming back. Skandasana. The practice is to just stay focused on your breath and your ability to renew and restore yourself even when things get a bit challenging. Inhale, rise up and come back into Prasarita-Padottanasana, and then walk your fingers to the short edge of your mat, turn your left toes to the mat, short edge of the mat, place your hands, step back, downward facing dog, big stretch through the spine. Allowing any tension just to let go. And then again, inhale, take your right leg up, bend your right hip and stack it on top of your left. Fire hydrant dog. Unwind, step your right foot forward, walk your fingertips to the long edge of the mat, feet parallel to the outside edges of your mat, and fold forward, either coming into the ragdoll version, finding a block. Allow the head and the neck and the shoulders to really just hang here. Inhale, straighten your arms, turn your right toes to the, your left toes to the back of the mat. Bend deep into your left knee, sink the hips down, coming into Skandasana, lifting your right toes up point towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up, turning your right toes to the front of the mat, keeping it on a bit of an angle, knee over the ankle, left toes point up towards the ceiling. Just soften here. Practicing this ability to stay calm, even in a place of tension. Inhale, come up, place the feet parallel, fold forward again, Prasarita Padottanasana. And then begin to turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Walk your fingers there, place your hands, stretch back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Take your left leg up towards the ceiling and bring it through for pigeon pose, Ekapada Rajakapatasana. Right knee close to the, left knee close to the outside edge of the mat. And again, just remind yourself, how do I support myself to find softness and ease? Use a block underneath your left hip if you need to support it. And now the invitation is to really just fold forward, settling, into your breath. Feeling into the tension you may be holding in your jaw, in your eyes, and your forehead, and just letting that go. Inhale, coming back, place your hands, step back, downward facing dog, big stretch out. Take your right leg up and bring it through pigeon pose, Ekapada Rajakapatasana. So remind yourself to untuck the back toes and just soften your skin around the edges of your bones and your muscles, and walk your fingertips all the way forward to allow your forehead to relax onto the block, the mat, wherever it needs to be. Coming back, and this time just settle into your right hip and bring your left leg around and turn to face the long edge of your mat. If you have a blanket to sit on, you can sit on a blanket or maybe a block. Just take your legs out wide, wide-legged, forward fold. So normally I'd be encouraging really active feet, but this time just turn your toes up towards the ceiling, roll the head of your thigh bones back and apart, and gently just begin to walk the fingers forward, coming into a variation of a forward fold, whatever that may be for you. If you find your lower back, your upper back rounding, then prop yourself up on blankets or a block or whatever you might have, pillows. If you have a block, you might be able to relax the forehead onto a block. Inhale, come up. Nice work. If you have a strap, you can use the strap to take the strap around the ball of your right foot. Take the strap in your right hand and just bend the elbow to reach over. Maybe relax the left hand onto the thigh, or you can place it wherever it kind of feels more relaxing and supported to you. Some of you will be able to extend the arm up and over. Oh, you think that's an invitation for pats. Just softening, staying focused on your breath. Allowing your vibration to be calm and settled. Then unwind. You can now take the strap in both hands. Just allow the heart to face towards the foot. Maybe place your hands on the mat. Some of you might be able to place the hands around the foot. Just keeping that left seat bone settled into the mat. Chin tucked in so that your neck is not overly strained. Just keep breathing deeply into your belly. Inhale, come up. And just place both hands on your thighs and gently just close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deep into your belly. Soften your skin around your bones and your muscles. Send this message to your system: all is well. I can rest and renew. Now take your strap around the ball of your left foot. Take the strap in your left hand, elbow into the knee, twist the heart open, and either leave the right hand soft on the right thigh, or maybe inhale. You can reach the right arm up and over. Find that point where you can focus more on your breath and more on softening. Easing into a sense of still and calm. Slowly begin to turn the heart towards the foot. Take the strap in both hands. Soften the heart towards that front thigh on your left side. Tuck your chin in to keep the neck tension minimized. And then inhale, come up, release the strap and place both hands on your thighs, gently close your eyes, chin tucked in, eyes and forehead soft, jaw soft. Breathe deep into your belly. bring your hands to the inside edges of your knees and just bring your feet together. And turn to face the short edge of your mat. You can bring your blanket and place it underneath your torso before you lie down, so that there's a bit more softness and a bit more warmth underneath you. We're going to relax into a nourishing restorative pose. Just lying back onto your blanket, bring your feet together and allow your knees to come apart. Place the blocks underneath your knees. Tuck your chin in. Palms face the ceiling, eyes closed. Breathe deep into your belly. Focus on the length of your breath. Release your jaw. Allow your lower eyelids to relax. Allow your forehead to relax. Like the cat or the lizard, just bask in this beautiful, renewing sunshine. Allow your whole system to settle into rest and digest. Gently begin to bring your knees together and make your way to one side of your body. Just pause there for a moment. And slowly, as you're ready, begin to come back into a comfortable seated position. And keep your eyes closed and bring your hands together in front of your heart. To our ability to use the practice of yoga to calm and settle our nervous system, so we can allow our system to be optimally functioning through the process of rest and renewal. We bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the practice, please subscribe and like, and tell all your friends about us. Blackie says thanks. Namaste.